This is a video tutorial for using personal capture in Echo360. So you want to start by logging into Echo360 with your username and password. And then you locate the Downloads tab up here in the corner. And at the bottom you'll find the installers for personal capture for Windows, personal capture for Mac OS. So you select the appropriate one and you'll be prompted to save the file, save it to your desktop, and then run the executable file to install personal capture on your computer. I've already done that though, so I'm going to jump ahead to when I actually want to start using the personal capture. I'll go ahead and open up the application from the shortcut on my desktop or from my Start menu. And from here I have the option to go to my recordings, which are past recordings that I've done, or start a new recording. So we'll start a new recording right away. I want to configure the devices that I'm using. Audio device, which would be your microphone, your screen, which would be the monitor that you want to capture, or your video configuration, whichever video device or webcam you're using. That all looks okay, so I'll select OK to go back to my capture screen. And now I'll click Start Recording. I get a nice little timer in the middle of my screen, and then I'll also get a notice in the lower right that tells me that there's a shortcut to stop, which is Alt F2, and that my desktop is currently being recorded. So at this point I can open up whatever PowerPoint I need open. I'll go ahead and go through it. I've read my notes. I think I'm done with what I have. So I'll close out my PowerPoint and I'll hit Alt F2 to stop my recording. At this point I get a nice little timeline that I can make edits on. So I can cut the beginning off by dragging the little arrow cursor. On this side I can cut the ending. I can drag the triangles and split those apart if I want to make an edit in the middle, and make those cuts by hitting the scissors. And then when I'm finished I'll hit Apply Edits, and that will show up here in my recordings menu. I'm all ready to publish this recording now, so I'll select it, click on it, make sure it's highlighted, and then I'll hit Publish Recording, and I'll sign in with my normal Echo360 username and password. Log in. And here I have a menu of all the courses in Echo360 that I'm listed as an instructor in. These are the only courses that I can publish personal captures to. I'd actually like to publish it to this one here, Testing Course 101. So I'll hit Next. I'll be creating a new Echo. I won't be replacing an existing Echo that's already there. I'd like to create a new one. And here I can set the date for when I want the Echo to become available for students. I can also add my title here. And this will be the title of the presentation as it's listed in your Blackboard or your RSS feed. And I'll hit Publish. And this loading bar here will tell me whether or not it's publishing and how quickly, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's posted that quickly. It just means that this test capture, this personal capture, has been pushed to the main Echo360 processing server. And that'll take a few minutes for it to process officially, but once it's done, it should post directly to your Blackboard or RSS or whatever publisher your course is designated for.